Hey guys, just gonna explain something because I keep getting questions about it. Playlists suck now. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. I've been relying on these things really heavily. I put them at the very top of the description, and it's how I organize my videos, and I think that's great. And I am gonna keep trying to do that. Obviously, it's not like this is not catastrophic or anything, but it's just a lot of really minor annoyances, and I want to address all of them because they're all happening out of nowhere. I can only assume YouTube's trying to change or iterate or work on something, and it's just really fucking up constantly. I think back to like about 2, 3, 4 weeks ago or something like that, there was a string where like every other time I would upload a video, it would just be stuck in 360p like once a day. Like there'd be one of my videos that would just be stuck and it would just never process its HD resolutions, and I would eventually have to give up and re-render the video and re-upload it and start the whole process over just to get that video to render correctly. Like that was a problem we had for like a week. This has been going along a little longer. The playlists just have several problems now that I don't know why it's happening. Playlists have worked great for a very long time, and suddenly this is a thing that's happening. Playlists have a very useful automation feature I've been relying on because, as you might imagine, I run this channel as one person and I do like 7 videos a day or whatever, and it's a lot to manage, and so manually tracking every single playlist is a bit much. The playlists have a very nice feature where you can enter a string and it'll automatically add every video on your channel that has that string. If you misuse it in certain ways, like just putting the game name, then it leads to funny problems where like a podcast that features that game's name in the title will be added to the playlist for that game and stuff like that. But you know, if you do like Let's Play Human Resource Machine, then it has to have the string Let's Play Human Resource Machine verbatim, which means that I don't have to worry about like the podcast being added. It's nice. If you use it correctly, it's a good tool. Except it's just been breaking lately. So first of all, that's the first problem that's been happening, is that videos that show up, videos I upload just don't get added to playlists sometimes, and it's completely random. It'll just happen like 1 or 2 videos every other day out of nowhere, and then it'll work fine otherwise. Or certain playlists will work all the time, and certain playlists will work half the time for reasons that don't make any sense logically. It's just something that's happening. And there's no way of knowing it's happening without proofreading all 7 playlists every single day as the day is going on, which I've already got between the rendering and the uploading and the scheduling and the actual recording times and so on, and audience interactions and reading comments. I've already got enough layers of proofreading to do and work that I'm like, it's just another thing to keep track of, and I'm frankly not going to check them every single day. But that's one thing that's happening, is just videos are not being added to playlists. Hopefully this stops happening. It works most of the time, but will just randomly not work. Great. The other thing that's happening is what you're seeing right here, these private videos. Those were always there. Like, those were always there. That's just me pre-recording the game, and you know, I have a backlog. I don't record 1 half-an-hour video every single day, because that's a terrible way to play a game. It's how I schedule my videos, because that's how YouTube audiences tend to consume content, is that you create a consistent daily output of a series and they come back every day, and that's how this whole format works. But stopping every 20 minutes and coming back 24 hours later, like that's a terrible way to play games. It's way better to play like a few hours at a time and then chop that into videos, because then you have a better momentum and you understand you can keep track of where you're going and what's going on. Like, Subnautica is a better series because I play like 90 minutes to 3 hours instead of just half-an-hour chunks and then have to relearn what I was doing or figure out where I left off or what my goal is every single time across like 7 games. Like, that's just not a good structure. Also, there's setup time and closing down time and so on. Like, you lose time between games, so if you're switching games that many times per day, that's just terrible for the schedule for other reasons too. So yeah, I generally play hours of 1 game or 2 games each day, and have a rotating backlog. So it's very normal for there to be uploaded videos on the channel. And frankly, this is great because it's better for me managing my schedule to have like, okay, I uploaded 6 videos of Human Resource Machine today. Tomorrow I'll upload 6 videos of Pathologic, and you schedule them out, and it's very manageable and nice. It's how this channel has always worked basically. And whenever it's not working that way, it's when I'm behind schedule, and that's when the level of behind scheduleness kind of snowballs and gets worse. So it's very good when I'm in the situation where you see here, where you see a bunch of private videos. The thing is, YouTube didn't show the private videos. Like, and in fact, or to be more accurate, these videos were not here before, technically. The videos were already on YouTube. The private videos you're seeing here, that's normal. Them being in the playlist is weird. They've changed the auto add feature where now it's automatically adding the videos while they're being uploaded as opposed to when they go live. It used to be that you'd schedule it to go live on September 24th at 9 p.m. and that's when it would go live to you guys, and that'd be when you'd show up in your subscription view, and it would become public and everything. And then it would also add to the playlist in that moment. Now it's starting to add them to the playlist when I upload them, which is maybe even a week before they go live. And they're just sitting there as private videos, and so people are asking me like, why are there private videos in this playlist? And it's like, they're private because the videos aren't up yet, and YouTube decided to show these now for some reason. I'm not sure why they changed that, but that's just another thing. I'm just answering the question here so you guys understand what you're looking at and why that's happening. There's also a weird bug where it's just putting them up out of order. Like, it'll just put them in the playlist. It'll be like 1, 2, 4, 3, 6, 5. I'm like, stop doing that. Why are you doing that? So that's the situation, guys. It's nothing catastrophic, but it's very annoying. No, it's not intentional. If the videos are listed out of order, it's not because you're supposed to watch them out of order. Do tell me as a comment. I read comments, and that's one way for me to notice the problem, besides eventually when I check, like, once or twice a week, I'll check through these playlists to see how they're doing, and if there's more new problems, and I'll try to fix them then. But yeah, it's just another thing to deal with, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, just be aware of that. Just take a look at playlists, look at them on other channels. If you're watching other channels' playlists, just be aware that you should look at the little sidebar of what's going to play next, and just glance at the episode numbers to see if they're in the right order. And if they're in the wrong order, tell the person in the comments, and also, you know, make your choices appropriately when you're navigating the playlist so that you can watch the videos in the right order. So this is part explanation of what I'm going through and part PSA, because this will affect your experience on other channels, because it's just a weird bug that's happening right now. It's not hard to fix, it's not that big of a deal, but it's just, it affects people. Like, people have been talking about watching videos out of order in multiple games now because the playlists were out of order, so I'm just trying to make you guys aware that that's happening. And then tell me and I'll fix it, and then it'll be fixed for everybody else, and so on. Yeah, that's what's going on. See you guys next time.